Hi everybody, welcome back to my channels. In this video, I'm gonna show you the new metal build, Bandai and Tamashii Nation 10-year anniversary Strike Gundam. Now this is one of those pre-order one that I have in my collection, and I just got it today from Toy Wonderland. I used to pay for about 1,300 Hong Kong dollar with the discounts and with all the vouchers I used. But before that, it was a full price at the time. That was about 1,700 Hong Kong dollar. And after this figure came out in the market, and then for some reason, Toy increased this to 3,100 something like that Hong Kong dollar, which is insane. It's a crazy, crazy price. I just done the pre-order called the full cloth crossbone X0 from the Try Wonderland as well when they were on 40% off sale. So I couldn't resist. 40% is quite huge, so I decided to go with it. I know the Try Wonderlands are crazy with the shipping costs. So if you can ignore that part, and the rest is fine with them. So so far all my hot toys come from them, pretty much. Some of the hot toys come from the UK, but they seems to be okay with all the figures and all the stuff. And the only problem with the toy one is the shipping cost is absolute ripoff. And I don't know, it's a marketing strategy that they do. They sell it cheaper on the figures, and it looks like cheaper actually, but when it comes to shipping costs, and they really insanely pricey, right? So something like this figures, they charge me for £40 on delivery. £40 for something that 7-inch tall figures, right? It doesn't even have any accessory that comes with it apart from shields and gun. That's it. I kid you not. This figure doesn't really have any accessory whatsoever. It doesn't even have a beam saber, for God's sake, right? So, and that's how little this guy is. And they, in the junior sales season, they boost up the delivery charge, and I think to compensate the price cost of the figures that they sell. So it's some kind of business strategy going on. I'm not exactly sure. I have been forward and backward emails with these guys, and they say, "No, why are you charging it?" I mean, I show all kind of evidence. And, like 2 months ago when I bought this, what do you call it, June repair tree, and you only charge me £200 on a delivery cost, and it comes with a lot more accessory and heavier than this guy, and this guy is weigh 390 grand, and the other one is 500 grand, and with all the accessories and everything. So I don't understand why you're charging me more in this guys than the other one. And it's just the way it is. Now the sales season is gone. I check it again, and then the delivery cost gone down by about 100 Hong Kong dollar, which is about £10 or so. So it is something going on. I don't want to say too much on the camera, but yeah, that's how they do business with them. But otherwise, if you can ignore the delivery part, and the rest is all good. So I do recommend Toy Wonderland from time to time with other figures, but you do need to shop around a little bit, because some figures they are very pricey, some figures they are alright and cheaper than other places. So you need to compare your figures and prices before you actually order anything from them. But anyway, unfortunately, the Gundams are not that popular in the UK, so it's very, very hard to find any figure like this, right? If I go to the shop, I can find diecast card anywhere. That's not a problem. But I will not find any Japanese products in this country. It's so hard. So especially these Gundam, they are not like in a shopping mall, in a Sainsbury and Tesco's and Morrison. They just put a bunch of Gundam for pictures and figures, and they don't sell like this. And you have to go through all these different retailer and online shops and stuff around from overseas, such as eBay as well, to get these guys into the country. And then you have to work out all the import tax, shipping costs, and all this crazy, crazy stuff. So they are ridiculously pricey. That's why I stick with the qebo.co.uk. But unfortunately, they always sell out very fast. Whenever they come out on their webpage, it's come out really fast, and then 2 days later it's gone. So you got to be very fast, and you got to keep an eye on it all the time. And sometimes I do miss out my opportunity with them, and because of that, I have to hunt it down from the other online shop like Toy Wonderland or eBay's and stuff like that. Unfortunately, but the price I pay for this guy is reasonable, and I'm happy with it. But then if you're gonna have to get it now from Toy Wonderland, I definitely not worth it. So I want to pay for 3,000 Hong Kong dollar, which is equivalent to about £290, which is insane price. So I want to pay for that because it doesn't have any other accessory, as I said. So here we go. So the stuff that come with it, you got the dynamic stand as usual, and then I kid you not, all you got is this. Look at that, how hollow and empty this tray is. All you got is a bunch of hands. You got a shield, and you got a gun, and 2 little daggers, and 1 spare antenna. And that's it. I mean, what the hell? you know. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. But I like the figures. The figure is solid. It does have a lot of things that you can combine with it. So you can buy the loads of different option pack. So that's what this figure is, I think. So as you can see in the box, it does really nothing here, right? It doesn't have any exciting gadget or gimmicks or anything that comes with it. But what it does is that this one comes with the loads of option pack, which you're gonna have to pay for. That is another thing that they do here. So the figure itself is outstanding. Don't get me wrong. I love this figure. It's nice and solid. It's 390 grand on its own. With, it's the skills is also a little bit bigger than the rest of the Gundam as well. I mean, compared with my F91 or Double O Riser, QT, Quanti, and things like that. And this guy is slightly bigger, chunkier, heavier, and something about this guy is quite nice and very solid. It's decent quality. Die cast everywhere. You can see on the shoulder pad, on the arm, and you can see all the exposed die cast skeleton part on the feet. You guys, every silver part is all die cast here. And it's just incredible. The paint job is nice, and there are 2 tone of white going on, and you got this white and also like creamy pearl white as well. So you got 2 different tone going on, and I really like this nice blue metallic paints here on the body part, and it's really nice. But what it does is at the back, and as you can see here, there's absolutely nothing. Now this is intentional because they want you to buy option pack and attach all these pieces on all the hollow parts here. And you can take out all the little plastic piece here to join with the either gun pack or the soul pack or the jack pack and so on and so forth. So this one in the past, this is not a brand new figure. I mean, I've seen this one in the past, so this is a reissue actually. And I seen that they got 3 different traditional packs in here. You got soul pack, gun pack, and jack packs. And now they also have the additional other packs as well, which you can buy stand alone on its own. So if you don't want to go with 3 different packs, they're ridiculously expensive, by the way. So each pack is about £100. So if you go 3 pack, right, and then plus the figure, that's over £400. That is insane expensive. It's like a die-cast Hot Toys Iron Man, like a Mark 85 or something like that. That kind of price range for something that is only about 7-inch tall. I wouldn't say this is worth it. So it's really, really expensive. I just ordered the Motor Nuclear MN05 as well, the one with the horse, and that is really big, right? Both of the figures is huge, and it's about over 5 kilo heavy, and the shipping cost is insane as well. And I got it from the ShowZ website for £400. And look at the price I'm paying for this guy with all the 3 option pack. Try imagine if I get all of them plus all these bits and pieces. I would say this is way, way too expensive, if you have to combine every single accessory pack. So instead, but you now have a choice. You can have the Lightning Striker, which is just 1 pack for about £120. And they just put it in the bag. You can use all kind of guns and all the things come out. And you can also link with another one called the Launcher. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And there's another one called L's stripe pack or something like that. That one has a full orange color jetpack, which you can turn into guns or the jetpack or something like that. It's sort of like a plane that attached to the back. I'm not sure which one of those pack I will go with it. I'll have to buy one of them. I have a feeling because I just don't want to leave this guy on his own like this, and it's kind of sad. He doesn't have any cool accessory apart from guns and shield. So yeah, so that's my only issue with this one. But other than that, this is really, really cool figures. I really love it. Everything is nice and solid. All the joints are steady, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love this guy. And of course, all the joints are super, super stiff here. So you can see you can move all you want. And how the bicep can swivel as well. And then the arm can also a little bit move up and down. And when you move, not just the hands moving, also this area also moves. So you can have a lot of range of articulation. So that is not a problem with this guy. And also you have this little storage here for the dagger. So if I open this, and then you can store the daggers in here. So the dagger is very little actually, and it's like this. You can actually extend it out, and then you can actually spread it out to make this dagger to become wider. So, but I'm just gonna keep it because I'm not gonna use the dagger, in my figures. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And after you take it out, and it's kind of difficult to put it back in. Oh, there you go. Right, just like that. So there we are. It's such a cool figures, but it's just let down by loads of lack of accessory, and then it's gonna be very pricey when you combine with all the rest of the accessory packs. So that is crazy. I didn't realize this one. It actually has some kind of movement in here as well for this part. I'm not sure you can actually take anything out. Nevertheless, you can see all the joints here, a solid die cast everywhere, and that is insane. So everything is quite stiff. So as I said, so this is really good figures. If you want it, I mean, on its own, this is simplest possible for the Gundam. Then I would say go for it, but bear in mind that don't be tempted to go with all the optional accessory pack because it's gonna drain your bank account easily. All right, so there we are. And the shields is also nice, just like the my red frame metal build. And the only difference is you got glass here, and that shield cannot extend it out. That's the only difference. But inside that you have all these pieces which you can actually extend it out, or you can move a little bit like this, and so on and so forth. But that's about it with this guys actually. So I'll let you know when I get the another accessory pack and then put this on this guy, and I'll let you know at the time. But for time being, I would say this is a very cool figure on its own, but accessory pack are so tempting and so cool. I might go with one of them. If I do, I'm gonna show you on my video. If not, I'm just gonna leave it as it is on the on my shelf. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.